Have you ever seen one of those newer cars driving down the road and you can tell it's brand new, but it's not shiny? Well, that's a matte clear coat. And today I'm gonna show you how that's done. Now, obviously, before we get into the clear coat, we gotta base this thing out. But there's something really important when you're doing a matte paint job that I wanna talk to you guys about while I base this thing out, and that is keeping the panel clean. This thing has to be spotless before you clear it, because with a matte clear coat, you can't sand it down and compound and polish. If you do, you're gonna ruin the finish. So wherever you sand it down and then compound and polish, essentially you're gonna create a shiny spot in your matte finish. So to make sure this thing is clean, you definitely want to take a few extra minutes in your cleaning process. And then what I did was I blew out all these little holes with really high pressure air, because on these new parts, that's where all your dirt comes from. Now on the inside, I did the same thing. I went in here with the air hose and I blew all of it out. And then when I cleaned it, I sprayed my water cleaner in there, which leaves behind a little bit of a tacky residue to hopefully keep down any dirt that I missed. And the second thing I did is when I sealed it, I also tried to seal inside there. Again, I did that in an effort to try to glue down any dirt I didn't manage to get out. Now I am using the one-time modifier, but after my first coat, I'm gonna let this thing completely dry. This way, any dirt spots I do have, I can take care of and then finish up laying my base coat. Okay, that's our first coat flashed off. Now we did manage to get this thing to come out pretty clean, but there were a couple little specks of dirt, like right here. I don't even know. Yeah, the camera could see it. There it is, right there. A little one there. And then there was one more right here. So what I'm gonna do is use my Kovacs K1000. By the way, they reached out to me, Kovacs. They're gonna be sending me some cool stuff. What I'm gonna do is just sand them down a little, like so. And I'm using a 3M soft block. As soon as I'm done sanding, I'll take my tack rag. I'll tack rag the area off. And I'll do the same thing with the other dust spots. And then before we start laying paint again, I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Okay, I ended up having a few more spots than I originally noticed at first. There was about 6 in total. And obviously I sanded them down and then I tack ragged immediately after I sanded them down. Now, what you're gonna wanna do before you start laying paint, blow the entire panel off, because when you sand something down, you're creating dust. And even though you tack rag, that stuff you're sanding off is very sticky. So there might still be some hanging around somewhere on this panel. So we'll give it a good blow off just like that. Then we'll take our tack rag one more time and we'll go over the entire panel very meticulously. This is probably the most important thing when you're doing a matte paint job, aside from the application of the clear coat itself, because the application is not the same as a regular high gloss clear. There are also different finishes when it comes to matte clear coat. So there could be a satin finish, which has some shine. Matte finish has no shine. And then there's actually a couple finishes in between. One of them being called eggshell, which is actually the finish that we are doing today. And I'll show you guys exactly how I mix up my clear to get that eggshell finish. Now we're ready to finish laying our base. All right, we're just about all flashed off. We're gonna take one final look and then we're gonna go mix up our clear. We just wanna make sure everything looks good before we go make our clear. And it looks absolutely beautiful. All right, so these are the clear coats we're going to be using today. DC 115, this is a matte clear coat. DC 117, this is a semi-gloss clear coat. Now you can use these on their own, obviously with the hardener, or if you need something in between a semi-gloss and a matte, you mix these two together. So what we need is FCO3 eggshell clear coat. So we'll select that, we'll tell it how much we need, and then it'll tell us exactly how much 115 to put in and how much 117 to put in. So I'm gonna mix that up and we'll get in there and clear that thing up. Okay, we have our clear in our gun. Now everything on our first coat is gonna be the same as it would if we were clearing a regular car with a gloss finish. It's the second coat where things change. And it's very important that you apply it correctly, because if you don't, your matte finish is gonna look like a checkerboard.
All right, so I have fan fluid, everything wide open, and I'm at 23 PSI. I took the liberty of doing the top and the back so you guys get to just enjoy the easy part with me. Now you'll notice when I spray it that it looks just like regular clear coat when you apply it. So what you want to do is go for the same finish that you would with a regular clear coat. So we want to keep our passes as even as we can, of course. Now in here, I'm going to have to give it one of these.
So that's our first coat. You can see it's just like applying regular clear. It's on this second coat where things change, and you can't forget to do this. All right, so here's how it looks all flashed off, ready for your second coat. You can see it's still blotchy. And this is how it would look. You see over here how it's blotchy? This is how it would look if you did both your coats the same way. Now on the second coat, we're gonna lay it the same way, but right after that, there's something very important we have to do.
All right, first let's get our second coat on. And again, you want to try to keep your passes as consistent as possible down this panel. When you're doing a matte clear, any inconsistencies are really going to be highlighted. All right, now, what is extremely important, you're going to take your gun nozzle, turn it vertically, and essentially, you're going to do a drop coat on this entire panel. This is called cross painting. Nice and slow, very consistent. Your speed, your distance, this is the most important step when you're doing a matte clear coat. And that's it. We're going to let this thing flash off, and then I'll show you guys how it comes out.
All right, here's our finished product. You guys can see everything came out beautiful. We have a very nice, even, consistent, matte finish. That's gonna be it for this one, guys. I know it was a quick one. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, got any value out of it, or if you were entertained at all, if you could, drop a like, comment, and maybe even subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I highly encourage you to become a member on our YouTube channel. Anyway, until the next time. What the hell? Peace!